There we go. We should have audio now, which helps. I don't know why that wasn't working. That was really strange. That was really strange. Okay, they're playing a Caro-Kann. Let's try go for some sort of main line here. E6. I think I'm meant to just develop the bishop. Already I feel like we're deviating. I'm going to take... Evening the Sneakret. How's it going? How's it going today? You had a good day? I'm just going to try and be as ultra solid as humanly possible today. You know, just going to try and be as solid as humanly possible. Maybe I get this bishop out. Come on, trade with me. They really don't want to trade. Which is annoying, because I do kind of feel like this knight is in the way. I want to play knight g3. I feel like that does quite a few things for us. Maybe then slide the rook over or something. I'm well. It's late chess tonight. Absolutely. It's late chess every stream, basically. You know, it's late chess basically every stream. The earliest I ever start streaming is like 9:30, which is not ideal for my body clock. It is not ideal, but it happens. This is like the first move they've actually used longer than like 2 seconds to think. Which is interesting that it's knight g3 that has sort of stunned them. Disconnected. I mean, I'll take the free elo. Oh, absolutely take the free elo. No, I don't really... Do I like winning like this? Not particularly. Harry Smith, yo! What's up, man? How's it going, mate? You alright? How you doing this evening? I actually think they've just completely disconnected. I mean, that is the freest elo of my entire life. We'll take it. We'll absolutely take it. It's a shame to win like that, but, you know, it happens. I'm not going to complain too much. Okay, white pieces again. We'll go e4. Do we face another Caro? I think unlikely. No, e5. Okay. Let's attack the centre. Also, I keep changing my board and pieces. I just have never really found one that I actually, like, I don't know, genuinely enjoy. But we get a Scotch game. I like this light blue setup with my dark blue background. I think that goes well, but I don't really know. Freelo, absolutely. I mean, we take it at this point, don't we, really? We take it, especially after, you know, how often I fluctuate. I will absolutely take some Freelo. No complaints from me there. No complaints whatsoever. Don't really know what to do. I might just lift the queen. Everything's still defended pretty well. Very well, bro. Just wanted to say I love your shorts. Good games for my opponent. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, man. I appreciate you watching the content. Always good games to the opponent. Always. Got to be respectful in chess. Got to be respectful in chess. Even if I do hang my queen. Oh, that's wicked though, man. Oh dear. Okay, let's just develop. This is sort of transposed from a Scotch to... Well, I don't actually know, but this doesn't really feel very Scotch-like, you know what I mean? Still wanting to long castle, but I fear b5 is coming, and then maybe we're just castling into like an absolute pawn armada, which is potentially a little bit scary, you know? That's potentially a little bit scary. I mean, what do we play here? I could trade because this knight is feeling a little troublesome. I don't know. Yeah, I feel the need to sort of, you know, trade off the knights and then try and negate this dark squared bishop as quickly as possible. Just because it feels like a, you know, a bit of a monster threat. Where are you from in the UK? I'm from the southeast. I live in a town called Hastings. It's very small, but it's on the seaside. I don't know, why would someone know about Hastings? I'm pretty sure Hastings is the birthplace of television, which is actually kind of wild, you know. And also, like, I guess just the Battle of Hastings. That didn't actually happen in Hastings, it's just called that. But yeah, I live in a very small and cold town, unfortunately. I'm going to take this bishop. Okay. Now, yeah, I'm kind of glad we didn't long castle. I'm from Cornwall. I used to always go on holiday to Cornwall. Cornwall is such a lovely place, or at least in the summertime. I mean, obviously can't speak for you during all periods of the year, but Cornwall in summertime is a really lovely place. I feel the need to short castle now. Maybe I should use my time a little bit better. 1066 Battle of Hastings, October 14th. God damn, you know your stuff. You know your stuff. Bristol based. Nice. Nice. One of my best friends stays up in Bristol quite a lot. But that is the only connection I have to the place. You really know your stuff about the Battle of Hastings. Maybe Hastings is, you know, on the map more than I thought. What do I play here? From Denmark. That's very cool. That's very, very cool. I'd love to visit Denmark. I would love to visit Denmark. Maybe I start putting some pressure on this pawn with like Queen F4. But I don't know. Am I running into some unpleasantries potentially? Like, what would I do if you just played a move like Knight E5 defending? I'd imagine I'd take the bishop, you'd recapture, and then go from there. Let's just play Queen F4. Let's start threatening some things. Feels important to threaten some things. I don't just want to be sitting on the back pedal the whole game. I don't know where I think the place I want to go to most in the world has got to be Norway. It's got to be Norway. I really want to see the Northern Lights. Same day as my sister's birthday, and I lived in Wallingford as a kiddo, the first town to allow French troops to cross the Thames. That's very fascinating. I never knew that. That's very fascinating. I see. So that explains why you are so familiar with the date. Unfortunately, we don't have e5. Feels like my knight is a little bit out the play. Sort of doing nothing here on c3, but I don't really know how we'd route it to do some damage, you know? I don't know. It's a tricky one. It is a tricky one. Okay, this is a very weakening move of this knight. Unfortunately, I don't see how I could add more pressure to it, though. If I could somehow jump my queen over this pawn onto this square, then we'd be absolutely laughing. But we can't do that, so we're not laughing. You know? If I go back, we could then put the knight on this square. You know? But I don't know how advantageous that actually is. Don't know how advantageous that is. I think I want to route my knight over this way. I think. I don't know. Yeah, I think I want to route my knight over this way. That's the plan. Clearance sacrifice for the knight. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, Mr. Max Chess. What's up, D-Square? You had a good day, man? Having a good evening? How are you this fine evening? I am very well, thank you, sir. Yourself? I am very well. I feel like I might have to take. I'm going to take. Very reluctantly, though. I wasn't overly eager about taking. Maybe put my knight on d4 now. That looks okay, actually. Knight d4 looks okay. If you attack me, I can always just drop back to f3, for example. Yeah, I kind of like the move knight d4. Just sort of centralising my knight. That feels good. That feels good. But who knows? Maybe if I could lift a rook up to g3, you know, then we're seriously threatening moves like knight f5, for example. Or maybe even just queen back, but I don't know about that. I feel like I want to bring a rook into the game. I feel like I really, really want to bring a rook into the game. So they step their queen up. Knight is guarding both of these squares. Oh. You know, so it is kind of difficult for them to... Maybe they're looking to queen trade. So maybe I'll go h3. Just because I really want to lock down this square. Okay, it's looking like a knight trade then, presumably. Which feels okay. This pawn on d6 is presumably quite a big target. You know, a nice backwards pawn in the middle of the board. We've got rooks already staring at it. They didn't take. Okay. I really anticipated them taking, I'm not going to lie. But I will now take. They take with the pawn. Presumably they should have taken with the d pawn though, right? Because I feel like this is quite a big target. So let's actually just drop back and try exploit this weakness. Yeah, they just bring a rook over. That makes a lot of sense. Just over here though. Yes, sir! To take is a mistake. That's fascinating. Thank you for joining my club. That's right, man. Thank you for the invite. I appreciate the invite, sir. I might look to double stack on this d file. Yeah, I might look to double stack on this d file. Because then I'm thinking if we can get the queen in and just like sack the queen on c5, if you take, I take the rook pinning your queen, so the queen has to take, I take, and then I'm just up a pawn, right? I don't know, that's if this position stays the exact same. I really appreciate you, my friend, that's awesome. Oh, you're good, man. Hoping we can get a lot of people to join and do a tourney. That'd be so much fun, man. That would be so much fun, wouldn't it? I'd be so down for that. Don't really fancy trading queens in this position. Let's just drop back. It allowed black central pawn control and tempo on the queen. Makes sense. Should they have taken back with the d6 pawn though, just because it's quite an uncomfortable backwards pawn, or not? Does it not really matter? Or does it not really matter? I guess I can just analyse after this game, can't I? I don't know why I feel the need to bombard you with these questions. We are threatening just to take on c5 now. And then, you know, this looks pretty uncomfortable. But these pawns are very far advanced, right? And it's a little bit scary, I guess. It's a little bit scary in an endgame, especially if they can activate their king. Okay, I'm going to play here. Presumably you're going to defend like this or something. I'd just take this pawn. Take with check. So you... Oh, no, okay. Okay. This is going to be trickier than what I had maybe anticipated. Yes, that pawn is a weakness. Perfect. Okay, so I'm not completely flawed in my thinking then. That's reassuring. That's very reassuring. Okay, if I give a check, you know, we're cutting off so many squares. But I just don't know how good that is for us, really. Just don't really know how good that is for us. But I will give a check. See, all of this is cut off. Okay, maybe now I could try wriggle my way in. You know? Maybe. If you move to attack me, I take the pawn. I don't know. Material is equal. This is a big weakness. But I don't know. Can't you just take the pawn? Can't I just take the pawn? I don't really know what position you're talking about. Like, if I take the pawn with the queen, would you recapture with the rook? I don't really fancy going down a queen, you know? Okay, we have a check. Okay, let's give a check and then take this pawn. Whoa, they go back. They go back. It's a real shame I can't play here. H3 pawn's in the way. Just gonna take. I'm getting very low on time, I just need to move. Just need to move. The position before you gave the check with your rook. Let's recapture. So you're saying here I should just take. Oh yeah, of course, because I take with check, don't I? Of course. Yeah, I completely missed that. And I'm now also a little bit scared of just being attacked here. But I guess then I'd just start taking pawns, and there is no back rank mate, fortunately. So we should just be up a pawn. 2 minutes on the clock. They are like seriously marching towards me, aren't they? Just feels like they shouldn't be able to do that, right? So I'm going to try and maybe set up some sort of a mating net. If I can, maybe give a check like this. You go up, I give a check, you go up. No, I don't think there is anything in that. I don't know. Is this check good for us? Your only move is to step up. And if I go check again, you have to come down. What about Queen G7? You know, just cutting off this square. I'm going to play Queen G7 because we are actually also just threatening to take the pawn. We're also threatening just to take this pawn. You know, it's very tricky for this king to really move. Especially if I start checking like this, presumably. Don't know. If I take the pawn, you have to step over here. Then maybe I play like G3, threatening some sort of mate. Don't know. 1 minute 24. That I wish I just had more time to think and actually work out this position. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I just want to be able to think, but I just get so low on time in the opening trying to put myself in a good position. You know? So it's very tricky. Just want to be looking for checks though, I think. Just want to be looking for checks. Like if you were to go down, that would just be mate. If I go G4, you step over to G5. Wonder if I could just take the pawn and threaten something like H4? I don't know. Whoa! What the hell? What the hell? Is this not just mate now? Like forcingly? Is this not just mate now? I feel like they just cut off like all the squares from their own king there. Which was very strange, but I'm very grateful that they did that. Sorry, I missed the chat. Change the move order. Yes, that's what I meant. G4 is winning now. G4, rook F5, pawn is pinned. Where's Tricky? I don't know. Tricky must be like seriously just asleep or something. I have no idea where Tricky is. If Tricky was here during that game, he'd have been spamming chat at me. Just like screaming at me like, what are you doing? Tricky, I don't think would have been too happy with me for that game. Chlompowski. Good game to my opponent, absolutely. Nice win, mate. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Don't really know. I'm gonna go like this. Gonna go like this. If they take, I guess I open up. Okay, they don't want to take. They don't want to take, which is okay. Maybe just bishop e7 then. Feels a bit slow. Maybe not. I mean, at some stage, they've sort of just allowed my knight to jump into e4, sort of beautifully. But I think I'll go c5. I gotta play Tricky. Yeah, you absolutely do. What is your elo? What is your elo? I think you played it well from a practical standpoint. Thank you, D-Square. Thank you, D-Square. This pawn is just, like, dead, right? Am I missing something? This pawn is just completely dead. Unless I am missing something. I don't know. Okay, that's just, yeah, interesting. That was interesting. What is happening right now, actually? If I got like queen b6... What is happening? Huh. Maybe if I go queen b6, they take the knight and then got quite an uncomfortable pawn structure. Maybe I could attack the queen. Don't know. I'm just going to develop my knight. I am happy to say I'm getting closer and closer to 1500. Damn, that's what we like to hear. That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Okay, presumably I'm going to recapture this with the queen just to keep the pawn structure solid. 1600s hanging pawns. Queen a5 check is dangerous. Went 5 out of 7 on today's stream and got up to 1444. God damn! What time do you stream, man? What time do you stream? I'd love to tune in. I would absolutely love to tune in. Let's just castle. Let's just get castled. Just so there's no sort of crazy checks. 5 out of 7 on stream that must have felt good. That's got to have felt good, man. And where do you stream? Is it on YouTube or do you stream on Twitch? I know a lot of people find it's much better discoverability on Twitch. But I don't know, I just feel like all my audience is on YouTube, so maybe it'd be a bit weird of me to do that. Let's just drop back. But maybe I should stream on Twitch. You guys let me know. Should I be on Twitch? Is that better for, I don't know, just my stream in general? Oh, is my bishop trapped? No, it's not, because I have queen h4, I think. Luckily I have queen h4. But that was very lucky. Wow, it would be such an honour to have you there, mate. Damn. Oh, don't be silly, man. Do not be silly. I would love to be tuning in. Take with the bishop, right? Hit the queen. Got a lot of squares currently cut off. I guess I could just take with the queen and queen trade and go into a winning endgame. Maybe. I'm going to take with the queen, because then we're also just threatening this pawn if you don't queen trade. Bishop e5 was also good. Bishop e5? Do you mean here? How can I play bishop e5? Bishop e5? Do you mean bishop e4 maybe? I don't know. Okay, we do queen trade. Maybe I go here and here, threatening the rook. I usually stream in the afternoon, so like 12:01, maybe a bit later in British time. Oh, okay. Gotcha. You know what, I'll just, if you're on Twitch, is there a way for me to put notifications on? E4, sorry it's late. Oh no, you're all good, man. You're all good. This pawn's very weak. So how can we target it? I don't know. I should probably just bring my rooks to the middle of the board, right? Like, I don't know why I'm overthinking this. I'm just going to put my rooks in the middle and then just start pushing our pawns. Like, we're up 2 pawns. Let's try and use them. Right? I feel like that makes sense. Like, I don't know, maybe play like e5 now, and if we trade, then my rook is just opened up, so that feels great, right? That feels great. Maybe take with a knight as well, threaten, like, you know, knight f3. Yeah, now we're just threatening knight f3. This feels good. Yo, D Square, can you link me? I'll tune in too. Yeah, man, we all got to get in D Square's stream. That's what I'm trying to see. That's what I'm trying to see. Unfortunately, I don't have this. Which is annoying. That is annoying. Do have this check, but then we probably just trade and then I hang my bishop. I'm just going to drop back. Yeah, I think you can if you follow me, then when you get notified when someone goes live. That makes sense, yeah. Yeah, I'll follow you on Twitch, man. I'm assuming your name on there is just like D Square Chess or something, right? This is a very annoying position. It's a very annoying position. But if I can just simplify it all the way down, that's great. That helps a lot. This tea is monstrous. This is a monstrous cup of tea. And you guys know me, I love my cups of tea. But I've outdone myself with this one. Danny _plays_chess. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. I will be there, sir. Yeah, how do we convert this? I have no idea. Just slowly start pushing the pawns. I don't know. I can get a link if you would like. That'd be great, man. That'd be great. Absolutely get a link. Also, guys, we've got 5 people watching, but we are sat on 0 likes. This is actually breaking my heart. You guys are breaking my heart. Don't spill the tea. That is such a dad joke. D Square always pulls through with the dad jokes. Oh, this is getting a bit uncomfortable, actually. Okay, I'm going to play H5 just so they can't play H5. Because that was maybe getting a bit scary with the threat on G7. That's okay, though. Rook A D8 comes with a pin. Yeah, it does. I kind of just want to start pushing my pawns, though, with the rook behind. But, yeah. And that just feels very slow, but I'm sure it is probably the best move. Who am I to question you? Oh, dear. Got to be prepared. Yeah, I just want to push. You know, I just want this position to just be ripped open. I'm up pawns, let's use them. In reference to the dad jokes, absolutely. Absolutely. I am struggling here, I'm not going to lie. I am kind of struggling here. I'll play like this. I'll play like this. Maybe I double stack and just look to like trade off a rook. That could be good. That could be good. Be right back. Getting the link. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Okay, they have moved their knight. That's vaguely reassuring, actually. Defending the H4 pawn. Let's go here, giving a check. If they go over to the light squared diagonal, well then I could of course just win a knight. But they don't do that. Maybe something like rook e2. Something like rook e2 looks really good, actually. This looks really strong, just because if I give this check, I mean obviously the whole d file's cut off. This would be cut off, so they have to move to b1, which unfortunately my bishop is situated on. So I'm thinking, yeah, this is potentially winning. Maybe not, actually. Maybe not. Huh. Okay. That's annoying. That is annoying. If I double stack, you just take. I take, you take. Dunno. Dunno. I did miss this move, knight e5. I did miss this move. Like I go check. Yeah, you have to go here. This is quite tough. Then maybe I give another check. You can just take, but then I take. You take. I take. You take. Dunno. I think I will still play this. Just try and make things complicated. I'm back. That's what we like to hear. That is what we like to hear. Maybe just here? No, I think I will. I'll give this check and take a rook. I think we're only going to be up 1 pawn at the end of this, but it's still better than nothing. It is still better than nothing. Oh, this is weak. My pawns are so weak. The pawns are so weak. If you take, I have rook b8, I assume. I always get so low on time. Always, I'm always so low on time. Maybe I should have gone check and then hit this, but then you could take and defend, so maybe not. Yeah, I mean, we were up 2 pawns and we have completely fumbled. We have completely fumbled. Here and here. And then, yeah, this should just be a draw, I think. I think this should just be a draw, annoyingly. Very annoying. It's a draw here. Analyse this game, mate. Yeah, I fear you may be right. But it's like, how am I going to stop this pawn? You know? I think I'll go here, 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 and then just start attacking from above. I think will be my play. I think. I'm so bad in these positions. I actually have no idea like how to make this a draw. I actually have no idea. Like I fear I have already blundered. Yeah, oh my god. Oh my god. Just give checks then, I guess. This is very bad though. This is very bad. Yeah, I don't feel great. I really don't feel great about this. Especially so low on time. Let's move. Oh my god. Fortunately, my king is closer to this pawn than theirs is, so I should just be able to get to c7 and take it. You know, like they can't actually get closer. So I should be okay. Maybe c6 actually. Oh no, now you go here, I take. Okay, yeah, it's just a draw. That's very reassuring. That's very reassuring. But yeah, that was tough. I don't know why I struggled so much there. That was so difficult for me. That was so difficult. We both played a relatively good game. I was completely winning at one stage, obviously, as we know. But then roles kind of switched and I was no longer winning. I mean, obviously here I'm completely winning, right? Just up a pawn. Up 2 pawns now. Trade everything off. Where did things go wrong for me? That's what I want to know. Let me skip a bit ahead. Okay, rook g1. I'm still winning here. I take, they take. I pushed. a5 is a mistake. Did I have to play like rook a8? Oh no, I wanted rook d1. So I did kind of talk about this. Just something like this and then going rook h1 targeting this pawn. I don't know why I didn't play this. Okay, so that's kind of where it all went wrong. Trading off. Wait, missed? They have b5 here, of course. Missed that they have b5. g5 's such a bad move. I need to play rook h1 immediately. Which is very annoying. Rook b4. Check. Rook c8. And then, yeah, just block. And then I just sort of started sprinting my king. Yeah, I mean, this was just a draw the whole time, wasn't it? Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to, yeah, maybe look at that a bit later. Okay, well, at least we're yet to lose on stream. Stress levels up. Yeah, you're not lying, man. Okay, we're getting Alapin, though. This is like comfort zone. This is comfort zone chess. When you evaluated the take sequence, consider the final rook's activity. Okay, let's just develop. Maybe I should have gone d5, actually. Should have gone d5. To attack this knight and presumably trade off. Yeah, because otherwise we were just winning a pawn. Oh, I'm going to sneeze, guys. I'm going to sneeze. This is unpleasant. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, God. No, I'm not. Oh, that's the worst feeling in the world. I think I'd rather be, like, held down and tickled. I hate needing a sneeze and then not actually sneezing. Maybe I should have gone bishop g5. I don't really know. Rook on this open c file feels logical, though. That feels very logical. a6. What? Okay. Presumably stopping any b5 shenanigans, like with my knight or bishop. Presumably. What does one play in this position? Maybe just develop my f rook to e1. Feels logical. Rook e1 feels logical. I think. Okay. b5 is played. b5 is played. Maybe I should go a3, stopping you from pushing. That feels logical. a3, am I missing anything? Maybe they have, like, I don't know. Maybe bishop g4 is more of a threat. So I could go h3, but then I feel like allowing b4 is stupid, right? So I am going to play a3. If your bishop comes out, I'm going to slide my queen over. Okay. Bishop doesn't come out, but they're looking to take my bishop. Which feels okay, actually, because then I get my queen out the way of my f-pawn. I feel like I could maybe use this f-pawn to good use. Okay, they've used their f-pawn to stupendously good use. What up, Sensei? How you doing, man? How's it going, man? You alright? Maybe I sort of root my knight. Don't know, I don't want to allow them to push, though, I don't think. So maybe I take. But maybe that's also a bit psychopathic, right? Allowing the rook to be situated here. That is maybe psychopathic. But maybe not. Maybe then I'm jumping my knight. And no, I feel like I'm trying to force the justification when in reality I probably shouldn't be taking. But should I be allowing f4? f4 is so scary. It's so scary. Why would any mere mortal allow such a move? I have no idea. a4. Don't know. Don't know. I just can't get f4 out my head, so I'm going to take. I just can't get it out my head, and I've spent 1:15 on that already. This I missed completely. Missed that completely. Which is completely disheartening. Completely disheartening that I missed this. Luckily there's no like e4 shenanigans, but completely missed that, man. I can't lie. I cannot lie. Let's go knight here. Just keeping everything solid. So there's no queen takes on, well, over there. Brrr, this all sucks. This all sucks. Not a happy bunny. Don't want a queen trade. Yeah, this is really bad. This is really bad. And they probably just have rook here because the queen also defends this square. Oh dear, I'm in danger. I'm in danger. They didn't, I mean, they had queen takes f2. They had queen takes f2. So I'm going to move my knight, so if they do play that, you know, I'm not getting kamikazed in the forehead. Oh, my knight is still just not gone. Not gone. Let's go here. Let's go here. Okay, they're offering me a queen trade. How kind are they? How kind are they? Do, 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 do. Yeah, this game is going horribly wrong, isn't it? There really is no justification for this. It's just not pleasant. It's just simply not pleasant. Yeah, I mean, this is awful. This is so bad. This is so bad. Yeah, this is so bad. I don't even know what I can do, ever. You know? But I will try. I will make them beat me, you know? I will never resign. I will never resign. Though I would certainly like to. I would absolutely love to resign. But I just simply won't. F2 was hanging. I think the pony dies. R.I.P. pony. Gone but never forgotten. What? Let's go here. Okay, they're probably going to make a queen. Which is very frustrating. Oh my god. Just feels like I cannot catch a break. I'm going to give a check. Maybe this game is not over. Maybe this game is not over. Okay, maybe it's not over. They're up a pawn. They are up a pawn after I take on b3. Assuming they take the knight. Assuming they take the knight. Okay, I still don't expect to win this game, but I have been given hope, of course. I have been given hope. I just need to, I don't really know. Maybe try get my king active. Maybe this is good. Don't know. I don't know how I feel. Let's go here. If you keep stepping away, can I not eventually go over here? You can hold this. They played it too nonchalantly. Yeah, they were pretty chill, right? They were pretty chill. Maybe I can actually just like run over here now. You know? Maybe I can now run over here. I don't know. I don't know. Annoying. Boring. That is annoying. Okay, let's give a check. Rook a6 is like, you know, just drained all the hope out of my soul. It drained it all. Everything was gone. Don't get too ambitious, you might throw it. Yeah, I don't know how to hold this draw though. I don't know how to hold this, you know. Like I'm gonna find this really difficult. I don't understand how I can win this pawn. I really struggle with my rook and pawn endgames. Clearly, just can't work it out. I don't know what I'm meant to do. Do. Maybe this is stupid, actually. Huh. You should have kept king opposition. You needed the king to shoulder theirs. I see. I see. So I've already gone wrong. I see. That's frustrating. That is frustrating. Okay. Well, you know, every day's a school day, right? We live and we learn. We live and we learn. Okay, well, they're just going to come, like, all the way towards me, aren't they? Go rook a2. It's very unpleasant for me. It's very unpleasant. They're winning now. Years. Yeah, unfortunate. Maybe I'll just look to trade this off. And then try get my king into the game. I'm not overly hopeful now. I'm not overly hopeful. Okay, going to check like my life depends on it. And I have already ran out of checks. Okay, well, not ideal. Not ideal, is it? Not ideal. I think you can just check him. No, I think, yeah, because they had king b5. Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. That sucks. Okay, well, I need to learn this. This is a very instructive moment for me. But I do think I know what you mean with the whole king barrier thing. Oh no, it was just completely losing. Here I made a mistake, or they made a mistake, g5. But king g3 is a miss. Did I have to go like g4 immediately or something? Rook a4. Rook a4 is the only move. Rook a4. Oh my god. Okay, but like what about... Okay, so like g4's a miss. So what I had to go rook a4. Okay, and if they just start walking over, do I just follow? Oh no, I go h4. What if they just take? Then rook takes, presumably. But now can you not just start marching your pawn? Am I just not, like, terrified? Wants king e3. Okay, a3. Don't know, I'm pretty scared here. Rook h5. I don't know, king f6? Then I take. Then, I don't know, engine just wants king f5. Rook h1. Oh, wow, and eventually I'm just going to get my king on a1. My rook, sorry. Okay, well, noted. Duly noted. Stalemate traps. It was a Vancula position, I think. I'm not sure. Even if you lost the b-pawn. Yes. Unfortunate, but okay. We live and we learn. We live and we learn. We live and we learn. Can't win them all, you know what I mean? Gotta let people win some games sometimes, otherwise I just feel bad. That's of course the reason for me winning. Otherwise I just feel bad. Come on, trade in the centre. Trade in the centre, you coward. Or go bishop c5. Okay, we get d6. The move d6. Do they take the knight now, maybe? Endgames are hard, man. Yeah, man. Endgames actually, like, blow my mind. They're so hard. They're so hard. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. I'm going to go like this first. I'm going to go like this first. I feel like we've had this position already today. Like, this Scotch has transposed into this position with the fianchetto dark squared bishop. Yeah, I've had this exact position today. If only I game reviewed every game, right? That might help. I'll take, then go bishop h6. Because, yeah, this dark squared bishop is far too dangerous to be kept alive. bishop h6. After this game, can you show the position when you had the b pawn and he had the a pawn? You might have to remind me. I will likely forget, but if I remember, I will absolutely do that, so yeah. No problemo. Okay, bishop h6. They trade! This guy's a psychopath. This guy is a psychopath. What on earth? This guy's mental. He's lost his mind. Surely there you just short castle. Wow. What a maniac. I'll go see it, never mind. Okay, man. Okay, sir. I think this guy's lost his absolute marbles. I fear this human has lost their marbles. This looks terrifying. This guy is never castling now. Yeah, this is just... I've had some pleasant positions in my time, but this may take the icing. This one may take the icing on the cake. Presumably rook e8 is the only move. Oh, they have a check. Okay. Interesting. Feel like I just slide over. Feel like I just slide over. Just gonna slide over. Oh, that was clean. That was very clean. Boom. Let's play here now. Maybe threaten this. Potentially. You maybe just go knight back. I also had a check, but I don't... Oh, well, no, I didn't actually. Knight would just take. Knight d4 to go f6 check. Queen g5 is bad. It helps your king to safety. Beautiful stuff. I'm really sort of just considering pushing my h-pawn up the board. Don't really see how it could be bad for me. Maybe combined with like some bishop c4 shenanigans. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping this rook just goes over to e8, for example. That would just be tremendous news. That would just be tremendous, wouldn't it? Go bishop c4 now. Presumably this is okay. Or I hope so anyway. I hope this is okay. Bing bing boom 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 boom. Okay, well I have a check, and then I can take the bishop. Presumably they step up though, my knight is hit. But I might like to take the bishop anyway. If they take, I take, and then maybe just keep pushing my pawn. I don't know. I don't know. Not really got the strongest of eye for when the position doesn't look too good. Sensei, what is a Vancouver position? Out of curiosity. Please educate my very uneducated mind. What is a Vancouver position? I must know. I simply must know. Maybe it's better to take with the pawn, because although you double stack your pawns, my knight then can't jump back to d5, which is clearly where it wants to be. Yeah, so they do actually take with the pawn. They do take with the pawn. Okay, we defend f2, hit the pawn on e5. Don't know, maybe we're okay. Maybe we're okay. But maybe we're not. Who the hell knows? Okay, they attack my knight. If I take, they take. What's my follow-up? I'm actually quite unsure. But if I just move my knight here, they take anyway, right? So I should just take the pawn. I should take the pawn still. It's an endgame where you both have a rook and the other guy has 2 pawn on A and H file. Ah, okay. Gotcha. I got you, man. This looks wildly interesting. Maybe I bring a rook over first. No, there's big threats here, actually. Big threats here. So I need to defend this pawn. That feels very... Wait, can I just push it? Actually attack the knight? I think I can just push. I think I will just push. I kind of feel like a bit of a chess god now that I know what a Vancouver position is, you know. And if you coordinate your pieces well, it's a theoretical draw. That's insane. C3 is winning. That's reassuring. The knight. What do you see about the knight? Yay! Oh, presumably you were inferring I should play C3. It's pretty advanced. I don't even know how to play the Vancouver. I will learn it eventually. That's so cool, man. That's so cool. What's my follow-up here? What should I be taking? Like, if I just take the rook, you take back, and I don't see my follow-up. Whereas if I take here, you take, I take, you take. Your pawns are double stacked. I can maybe threaten a check, and then come down, start taking pawn. I'm going to take the knight. I don't know, in my head that makes more sense. Unless I just miss something like awful, which is very likely. Okay, check. Okay, I'll take. I will take again. I feel like this is just going to be a race now. Yeah, I feel like this is just going to be a race. You miss rook d7 check. I miss rook d7 check. Oh wow, what here? You're saying here I have rook d7? What? I don't understand. Which is hardly surprising, of course I don't. Oh, they're going to promote with check actually, aren't they? Which is probably quite problematic. That's probably quite problematic. Oh, rook d7 check, that's wild. That's wild! Also, I'm like tied in a knot here. It's an unravelable knot. Okay, their king is now in hot pursuit. Hot pursuit. Ooh. A 100 endgames you must know. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. I think I'm quite fortunate that this rook can't get to b4. And I can get over here. Right? They might give a check for... Oh my god, they can block. Oh my god. How many times am I going to miss stupid stuff like this today? This is actually driving me up the wall. This is driving me up the wall, man. Oh dear. This is such basic stuff I'm just missing every game. Literally just missing it every single game. I don't read it, but I have it. Oh, I'm just missing stupid stuff every game. Okay, lock in. Gotta lock in. Gotta lock in. Okay, come on. Let's get back to winning ways. Okay, e4, e5, knight f3, Philidor. Okay. I don't have it, but want to read it. Who's it by? Max Chess, how many games of chess do you play every day as an estimate? I have no idea. Far too many. This game is not good for me. I play far too many games of chess. Yeah, I don't know. I mainly just play Rapid. I play Bullet to get TikToks and YouTube Shorts, but that's it really. You know, that's it. Outside of that, I don't play any Blitz. I just play Rapid. Maybe I should play Blitz, but I just don't. I wanted to go here to try and win this bishop, but I guess you just take. But I guess that might not... God, I don't know. Played 78 Bullet games today. I'm not proud of myself. Everyone watching like the video, we only have 2 likes. That's good that's good stuff from you, Sensei. That's good stuff from you. Stops me shamelessly plugging it. He's absolutely right. Everyone like. What a legend. I'm gonna drop my bishop back. I'm gonna drop back. I don't want any trouble. Okay. I feel like I need to start developing pieces quicker. You know? Let's get the queen, get the bishop, get the rook. Then I'll feel much better. Then I will feel much better. D square. This guy is every day he's donating. Every single day. This guy is literally a legend. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You have given me the strength to go on and win this game. Hopefully. No, but seriously, thank you, man. I appreciate it. What is Tsar? I believe it's South African. I believe. I believe. I have no idea. I have no idea what it means, what it translates to. I'm pretty sure it's South African. But it's just the thought that counts. Absolute legend. Absolute legend. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's bring the other rook. Let us bring the other rook. I'm gonna go here. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. This bishop is too dangerous to be kept alive, is what I've decided. Because I would love to progress my knight forwards, but then I hang a pawn. Finding a move for white here is so hard. But I would quite like to not go down loads of time, so I'm just going to drop back. Which is Dutch? Tsar is Dutch. Is that true? That I didn't know. That I didn't know. Do. I thought it was South African. But I have no idea. Do. Okay. Queen has been hit. which is quite an issue, but I guess we would just trade off. Does that leave any opportunity? No. No, it does not. Let's just slide over. Dutch, what currency? No, the words Zuid... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. I'd end up just being offensive. Is Dutch, the currency is South African. Oh, okay. No, I'm with you. I get what you're saying. I'm with you. I'm with you. Huh? Wait. Oh, the knight can take. I was going to say. I thought this was a mistake because I thought pawn had to take, but the knight can take. I'm going to take anyway. Max Chess, will you be going to visit America to watch the World Cup 2026? No, I will not. I cannot afford that in the slightest. I cannot afford that in the slightest. Bishop e5 is a blunder. Well, I don't really see how it is a blunder. Like, even if I take now, I don't understand. I don't understand. Was I not meant to take? I wanted to go, but it's too much money. It's crazy, isn't it, my man? It's crazy. It is unfair. It is certainly unfair. I think I'm going to lift here and then maybe threaten like takes. You know, just something stupid that is just not making sense. Hello, Queen. That's not scary because of this absolute legend I have here. See, I'd love to take, and then take, but I fear after takes you would take with the pawn, and I would be kind of left with nothing. So maybe I just start mounting an attack up here. I mean, I know you could... Oh no, because then I'm getting forked, aren't I? I'd be getting forked. Maybe I look to double stack. Double stacking feels more than reasonable in this position. It feels more than reasonable, is what I'm thinking. I'm just historically unaware. You and me both, Sensei. Knight b5 works? Knight b5 works? What the hell would I do after this? What would I do after this? What do I do after c6? That's insane if that works. That's insane! Should go double stack. South Africa is a bit far from Europe and the Americas, I guess, and has a semi-separate role in history. Isn't South Africa like super rich? Or am I just lying? Don't know why. I fear that it is a super rich. Very mineral rich country. I want to play g3 and f4. So that is my plan. g3 and f4. Hang on. It's not. Oh wow, I'm just talking out of my behind. This is vaguely problematic. I fear. I fear this is vaguely problematic, so I'm going to defend f3. We're going to defend f3. And then we're going to try our absolutely hardest to play f4, right? We're very fortunate that our queen is not hanging. That's always good news. Whoa. Hello, queen. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is your plan here? Is what I'm not understanding. If you give this check, I can't really take with a rook, because then, you know, I leave my e1 rook hanging, which would not be ideal. F4 wins. That's reassuring. It's so weird having a delay on the stream, just because I don't know, every time I read the chat, it's either I've played the move, or I'm like, oh my god, of course, you know? So it's either really reassuring, or just completely detrimental. We were good in the 80s, though. I think 70s and 80s, during a path we found gold, and because of the international trade bans, all the wealth built up in the country until the world realised we had gold. It's a cruel world, man. It's a cruel world. It's a cruel world. I think I can just take here. Can I not just take here? Oh no, because then you do have this check. You little rascal. What about here? Oh, that would be insane, wouldn't it? That would just be mental. That would just be mental. Wait, I can just take this pawn, can't I? I've just realised I can literally just take this pawn, because if you take, you get mated. That's so nice. I can just take this pawn. That's so nice! Queen takes on c6. That is so nice! Then when it was traded, we lost some of the wealth, and yeah, we ain't that rich, basically. Fair enough. Then America realised what democracy is all about. Now, we were trade banned because of the apathy. Just that's fair, lol. America! Guys, why is no one proud of me for playing queen takes on c6? You're making me nervous. Is this a bad move? Is this a bad move? You guys make me so nervous. Don't do this to me, chat. What? What? Here, 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 here? I don't understand. I don't understand. You're going to leave the rook on a8 hanging. I don't understand. I don't understand. Check. And then just trade. Queen takes e6 is a brilliant move. Queen b6. Don't worry, Max, I'm very proud. Real one. c6. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, let's get down to business now, because we only have a minute left. I always do this to myself. I always do this to myself. Okay, well, they just resigned. That makes my life very, very easy. That makes my life very, very easy. I will have a look at that line that you spoke about. The sneakret, the knight b5, I think it was, wasn't it? Let's just head over here to my miss. No, where was it? Was it here? Was it in this position? I don't actually remember. Maybe it was here? Yeah, I think it was here. Knight b5. If you go here, it wants knight takes on d6. What? Is this what you said? Is this what you said? Oh, you said queen takes d6. What would happen if queen takes d6? If queen takes d6, c takes b5, and then you said rook takes e5. Rook takes e5, and then queen e5. But then queen takes, right? I'm confused. I'm confused. Unless I'm just like reading this wrong. But I don't know. But knight b5 is the best move here. And after c6, I just missed knight takes on d6. You know, I just missed. I didn't even consider this at all as an option. You know, and then just taking the queen. This just wasn't even on my radar, like at all. Best move here is then knight f3. But then I can just go to king f1 instead of taking, right, to keep my rook defended. Insane line. Was there not a pawn? Was there not a pawn on f5? Let me go back. Apologies. Let me go back. A pawn on f5. I don't know when it was. Was it here? Was it here you wanted that? Was it here you wanted knight b5? Because then c6. Then it wants queen e4. Unless it was a different time. I don't know. Maybe here? No, I don't know. I don't know. To keep a pawn on f5, this would be the only opportunity, I believe. Yeah, this is the only opportunity to play it. But then if c6... And then what was the line you read? Sorry, I have to keep scrolling back up. This is my bad. Where are you? Knight b5, c6, queen takes d6, c takes b5. C takes b5. Oh, but they have knight f3 check first. So they don't actually have... I think they can go knight f3 check. Yeah, knight f3 check. Then it wants this. And then like rook takes, then knight takes. I don't know. I'm going to jump into another game. Okay, black pieces this time. Black pieces. Let us play a Calo-Kann. Going back to my chess roots here. Do they exchange the pawn? Okay, knight c3. Knight c3. Can I just push? Pushing feels a bit insane. I'm just going to take. Develop the bishop. And drop back. Okay, let's open up our dark square bishop. And then probably just get castled. Probably just get castled, in all honesty. I'm going to play here. Pushing was stronger. That's interesting. That's good to know. Pushing is wrong. Nah, bro, it was wrong. Oh. Guys, I'm getting conflicting information here. Come on. Max Chess Army, unite. Please unite. Pushing is wrong. Pushing was stronger. Nah, bro, it was wrong. I think Sensei might be right. Touché. Yeah, man, Sensei is like some 2200 god. It's late for me. No, you're good, man. You're good. It's late for all of us. It's all good. I'm gonna play here. Target the knight. Yeah, this might be a shorter stream than normal. We've been going, what, an hour and 20 or so? But I am zonked out of my mind. I'm so tired. I don't know how people do this. You know. I don't know how people do this. 2 a.m. 2 a.m. That's insane. That's insane, bro. Fair play. I'm also trying to go to sleep but can't stop watching the stream. I appreciate that a lot, my man. That's insane gas. That's insane gas. I appreciate that. Sensei, what's your FIDE? I was playing this line in the Karakon for a year. I had 2 classical games in this position. God damn. 2 a.m. here too. You guys are beasts. You guys just don't sleep. Fair play. You guys just don't sleep. Okay. Wonder if we have c5 at any point. Like if you were to push, I have 2 knights guarding the square. And if you were to take, presumably I could take with a bishop. I quite like c5, but maybe I should bring a rook to the center first to prepare c5? I don't really know. I'm going to play rooks to the center. About 1700, but I ain't playing much. God damn. 1700 is insane. That's fair. 1700 is respectable. 1700 is so good. That is so good. Okay, take. I'm seriously struggling. What's your FIDE? The sneak red 7206. What is your FIDE rating? I think I'm going to hit the rook and also prepare c5. I think that makes some sort of logical sense. I think. But we shall see. But yeah, I think attacking the rook looks good. Preparing c5 looks good. But I don't know. You just never know with me. I'm a bit of a loose cannon, you know? Like, everything could just be wrong. Like, for example, if you push, like, takes is very bad. It's very bad. Uh-oh. Around 1800, 1850. God damn. There are some serious beasts in this chat. You guys are monsters. You guys are serious monsters. I'm actually very scared of them pushing now. Okay, they don't push. That's reassuring. Take with a knight, hit this bishop, open up this rook. Feels like a no-brainer. FIDE 1800. That would be insane. That would be unreal. I think I'll take. Then maybe centralise my knight hitting this bishop. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I need to push this pawn. I don't want to leave a7 hanging. Yeah, I think it makes more sense to push pawn. And then maybe go for knight d5 if you don't exchange it. Got some beasts in here. Trying to get 1500 line, you're out here 17, 1800 FIDE. Wild, yeah. We're in the same boat, man. Don't even worry about it. We're in the same boat. These guys are monsters. These guys are absolute monsters. It's absolutely insane. I'm going to take. You'll get there, man. That is the dream. That is the dream. Okay. Material-wise, we're completely equal after they recapture. Maybe these double stack pawns are a problem and I should potentially target this. I don't really know how to. I don't really know how to. Maybe I could trade rooks. Endgames haven't really been my strong point this stream. I'll go queen c4. This feels like a very active square for my queen. It just takes your valuable time. I don't recommend it. Enjoy life. Yeah, who was it that said sign of a good chess player is a sign of a wasted life? Was that Paul Morphy that said that? Maybe Bobby Fischer. He's always miserable, actually. Maybe it was Bobby Fischer. I don't know if it was Paul Morphy or Bobby Fischer. Someone will know in chat. Someone will know. Do I have back rank mate after takes, and takes? I think I do. I think I have back rank mate. Right. I think I can just give up my queen, which is kind of insane. But we're going to play it. I think I can just give up my queen. Because if they take back rank mate... Can't believe they actually took. I cannot believe they took. Well, that's one way for a game to end. When you're sleeping, doesn't your mind play moves sometimes? You guys are insane. You guys are insane. That's wild. Nice find. Thank you, D-Square. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Oh, a scotch. Beautiful. They take. Okay. Okie dokie. Queen f6. My mind does. I'm 1900. That's insane. You guys are beasts. Is e5 scary? I don't think it is. Because I could just take and then there's no pin on my queen. Because the knight's there. Just mumbling about chess moves. God damn, are we all really this obsessed? I end up replaying my classical games in my sleep and get annoyed at all the ideas I miss. Chess is a curse, man. Chess is actually a curse. I gotta get out while I still can. Chess is a curse. I need to have a think here. I want to play rook e8, but am I just allowing e5? Again, I don't think e5 is playable. I don't know what I'm scared of. I should also open up my light square bishop, actually. So maybe I just go d6. Trying to go for GM. Yes, I said it. I love that for you, man. I love that for you. I absolutely love that for you. That's what I'm saying. Is it actually worth it? I only play classical and team championships with friends. Otherwise, personally, is a waste. That's fair enough, man. That's fair enough. I definitely get that. Okay, let's actually have a think. Chess is so hard. Let's go here. Then maybe make way for my rook. Maybe jump into the middle. Don't know. Now get there before Levy. That guy has been on a grind, man. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. I think I'm gonna take. I don't want triple stack pawns. That'd be horrible. Then I'll jump my knight to the middle. Hit the bishop that is unprotected. D square, I believe in you, man. You're actually gonna get there before Levy. This is gonna be generational. queen. Then open this up. I guess it's defended well, but maybe I should just drop back. And then look to reroute, actually. This looks more reasonable, I feel like. Took my board on the plane and literally studied my 4 knights on the way. Fair play, man. That's pretty cool. Okay, so they're threatening to push and then take. Right, so what if I just go bishop here? Let's go for it. Why not? I just mean statistically. Yeah, this is true. This is true. I'm gonna push. I like this diagonal being open. Did Tricky come to stream? No, he's not been here today. He's not been here today. I think he's recovering from what you did to him, Sensei. I think he might be recovering from what you did to him. Tricky has been missed this evening, though. But I know he's had mocks recently, so he might just be studying, in fairness. He might just be studying. Be right back. I'm going to attack this bishop, because I want to put pressure on this central pawn. Maybe that was silly, actually. Because this is quite scary. It's like all my pieces are on dark squares. Just like avoiding this bishop like the plague. But it's just going to be so dominant now. This is like the world's strongest bishop. Go a5, stopping them from playing a5. I want to upload that game between you and Tricky on my YouTube. I just need to download last night's stream. I'll probably do that later. And then schedule it for tomorrow or something. But such a fun game. It was such a fun game. Guess who's back? I wonder. I wonder. Oh, dearie me. I am so tired. I am so tired. Tell a friend. This guy's so funny. Come on. Give me something. Give me something. Give me something. I have a 444-day streak of playing chess. Bro, you ain't in edit. No, he's always in an edit. He is always in an edit, I'm telling you. They just push. God damn. Now I'm scared. Oh, now I'm very scared. Now I'm very scared. Oh no. Oh, I'm throwing. I'm throwing. I'm really, really throwing. Oh dear. I'm gonna push just so my queen defends. Oh, this sucks. This is a horrible position. This is horrible. I've played this game so badly. Yeah, I've played this so badly. It's annoying. Just even like bishop takes on d5 maybe, then my knight takes, but then they bring the... Oh, I don't know. They give a check. Okay. Huh. Scary. Very scary. Uh-oh. Called an umbrella pawn. Oh, uh-oh. I like the idea of pinning their rook. Maybe I should take first. Oh wait, no, they're threatening mate. I can't take first. Oh my god. Is this unavoidable? Because if I move the rook to create a square, guess I can slide over. Yeah, let's go to g8. I mean, it just feels like we're prolonging the inevitable here. This is absolutely going to end in mate, and not for me. Not for me. Which is very annoying, but we live and we learn. Yeah, pawn on g7, an umbrella pawn. That's yeah. I have played in positions where my opponents had a pawn on g7, and although like h8 and f8 are completely cut off, your king does weirdly feel really safe because it can't progress forwards, obviously. I think my opponent's trying to work out how best to just absolutely end my life this game. I'm very surprised they've not sort of, I don't know, like could you even like rook takes, knight takes, bishop takes, and then the pressure here is just like insurmountable. I guess I'd go rook f8, but it just is so ugly. I guess my one saving grace, not that I think I have any hope in this game, is my pawn on b2. Oh. Go rook f8, so if you push I can just take. Opponent needs to worry about b2, queen a1. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like my b3 pawn is my only saving grace. Not that I expect it to really matter, because I think that they should be able to win here. But it's not so easy, right? I mean, I'm clinging on for dear life. Like, for dear life. Got the chance to play against Petrov the other day against a much higher opponent and was winning, but got too low on the clock. Yeah, man, that sucks. That sucks. Come on, Don Federico. Please make a move. Or don't, actually. Just run out of time. I think this will be the last game of the stream, though, because I am, like, compromised. I'm absolutely compromised. Scotch is my fave, or the bishop f3 variation. Excuse my typo. Okay, they step forwards. What is the point in this move? I don't know. I'm going to try and just keep some pressure on here. You know, I'm just going to try and keep as much pressure on here as possible. Queen a1 looks very scary. Rook e6, queen g5 check, queen g6. Gulp. Here. Unfortunate, it feels like. It does feel a little bit unfortunate. I'll play here anyway. Maybe they'll just go check. I go over, they take. I'd then take, and I'd be completely winning, I think. I think they might have to go rook f1. In which case, do I just slowly start bringing my knight, or can I, like, sack? Whoa, that's annoying. Could I now just, like, sack my rook? Because if you take, obviously I take. Yeah, I think I'm going to play rook takes on e5. And we are now up 2 pawns. But just positionally speaking, this is horrifying. Henzarto, hello! How are you doing today? You having a good evening? Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that not a blunder? Do I not have, like, this just immediately? Hang on. I'm just going to play it. I mean, what? What? That's insane. I mean, we'll game review and then I am going to end the stream, but that is insane. Rook takes e5, brilliant. Thank you very much. It wasn't given as a brilliant move, unfortunately. Unfortunately. This was not a good game. What does it want after bishop c4? Because I come into this position quite a lot in the Scotch. It wants queen h4. Queen h4. Okay, I'll look at this off stream. I will look at theory off stream just because I don't want to bore anyone. Bishop e3, I have knight e5. I took and then went knight e5. I see. But I just didn't want triple stack pawns, you know. Like, but I guess if I go here, just go like queen e2 maybe, and then I go. What? I want bishop g4. What if you simply push your pawn though? I guess I take this bishop first, then queen e3, and then just bishop back somewhere? Once knight takes c4, hitting the queen. What a gangster move. What a gangster move. Bro, play with me please. I send. No, I'm gonna end the stream after I've reviewed this, but I'm happy to play tomorrow. I will be streaming at about 10 PM UK time. So I'd be more than happy to play tomorrow. I'm just so tired, man. And I am sure you would absolutely derail me. A4, A5, G4. Here I have C4. I mean, I never was considering C4. I want queen B2 anyway, so that's fine. And now I go C4. I took, but now there's C3. Yeah, very annoying. Yeah, and here I was just completely losing, unfortunately. I mean, I was staying in it. E5. Oh, I've queen C5. Oh, I've got queen C5. I went rook F8. Rook F3. Oh my god. Oh my god, this was so like up and down. I have rook E6 or queen C5 check. I went B2. They went queen F5. I went queen A1. Rook B1. I can take on E5. I was so proud of this move. I can't believe they've not given me a brilliant. I cannot believe it. And then rook E1 check. They just left because I guess after takes, queen takes, I don't know, king goes up. Do I then just promote? Yeah, I want rook F1. Sorry, I missed rook F1 here. After rook F1, I hypothetically give a check on E3. Yeah, I mean, it's completely winning for me. If you want to see the G3 line, type Daniel Naroditsky Glick system explained and go to the analysis. God damn. Shout out Daniel, man. Shout out Daniel. Play with me, please. I will play you tomorrow, I swear. If you join the stream tomorrow, I swear I will play you. I swear I will play you. But, I'm so tired right now. Wait, knight takes d5. Yeah? Rook f1 was a defense. No, it was equal. What, after rook f1 it was equal? Yeah? Yeah? King h1. Then knight c4 maybe? I think I'm just like trying to prepare this, right? After rook check, rook f1 defends. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. You mean here. Rook check. See, actually, top engine line is rook takes on e1. Because if rook f1, rook takes, king takes, probably just knight c4 again with the same idea. Just in a different sort of line. Yeah, knight c4, king e2 for example. And then, yeah, oh my god, look at this. Despicable. I wouldn't have found that, by the way. So rook f1 is something they definitely should have played. I was talking to D Squared. He might not be here though. Oh, my bad, man. My bad. But yeah, I am going to end the stream, guys. I will be live at about 10 o'clock tomorrow-ish, maybe a little bit after. But yeah, same as usual. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Please do like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And guys, hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Please do stop by.